Okay. Emily Ratajkowski says being hot is hard. You know when you want to like somebody so bad? Like, I want to like you. I want to like you. So please don't and then they say something and you're just like, how am I supposed to do this now? How am I, like, now you have to win me back over, okay? Even though you're a famous supermodel and you don't owe me a thing. Oh, well. So Emily Ratajkowski is 28 years old. I don't know why I can't even do it when I want to. Emily Ratajkowski is 28 years old. There it is. And she's gorgeous. She's a flaming hot body. And she's been in a couple of movies. She's trying to be an actress. She's trying to move on from modeling into acting. Maybe I'll write you into one of my screenplays. We don't know. And she went on Tuesday's episode of Pretty Big Deal, hosted by Ashley Graham, another model, right? So they're talking about their modeling careers. She talks about her career. She's been in the industry since she was 14. She's 28, talking about how she participates in female empowerment and female activism. And, you know, two things. Ashley Graham tells her, you're always that girl at a party that's like the good vibe. And then I threw up everywhere. And then also, Emily, I've always been known as like this sexy girl. And she asked Emily, have you ever used this as a superpower or has it hurt you? So Emily says this.
Mad. And then now that I'm 28, I'm like, oh no, like human beings actually can't physically survive being just seen for their appearance for this amount of time. And like, that's why by the time you hit 30, you're like, I gotta find something else, you know? So I've been really mindful.
Female empowerment. So we have like NASA level technology here in our studio. And we decided like, what will, she's 28, what will Emily look like when she's 30? Pull it up. I get it. I get it. What can you do? Emily, you just have to stay strong, sweetheart. Also, side note, Naomi Campbell, baby, is 47 years old, okay? Bitch. So is Susan Sarandon. So is Claudia Schiffer. Lots of people are over the age of 30 and survived it, okay? So also, I think that, like, the thing that pisses me off the most is that she's not saying that beautiful women need to be taken more seriously, right? Because that I could, like, kind of bullshit believe. She's saying, oh, when I age out of Hollywood, I need to figure my shit out. Where's my next check coming from? Because I couldn't possibly be accepted at 30. It's so old. So, Emily, like, you are hot and, like, shut the fuck up. Not shut the fuck up about female empowerment, however you do that. Okay. But shut the fuck up about how, like, being hot is a double-sided sword. It's a blessing and a curse. Like, remember this Mischa Barton quote? Remember Mischa Barton, 1, but 2, look at this Mischa Barton quote. People aren't as accepted, pretty people aren't as accepted as other people. It's like, she's pretty and thin and she's got to have problems. She's messed up. Being pretty must be so painful. Oh my God. So, Emily, Mischa Barton of the past, not the future. Fuck. Emily Ratajkowski looks good as fuck. So, this is the way I live my life, right? Not in a thong, but everybody gets one thing from lesbian black Jesus Whoopi Goldberg, right? You got insane looks, an amazing, awesome metabolism. This job is ruining me. So some of us are drop dead smoke shows. And then some of us have a funny little YouTube talk show. So people, you also need to stop reminding people to take you seriously. Because they're like, oh yeah, that's right, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, don't remind the teacher that they haven't picked up the homework. Don't be that girl for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, just do what you're doing, whatever it is, for people to take you seriously, and just keep fucking doing it. You know what empowerment is? You want an example of empowerment? Paris Hilton pretended to be stupid for years, and she built a multi-million-dollar business off her persona alone. That is some boss shit. Was it great for the culture? No. It was terrible. It even fucked me up a little bit as like a 13-year-old. Like, she shouldn't have done that. But Did her dumb blonde ass laugh all the way to the bank? Yes, she did. And Emily is also out here in these streets saying she's a writer. As a writer, a screenplay writer, and I want to tell Emily, I too have a diary. I'm like, stop trying to tell people to take you seriously. Just do the fucking thing. Also, to talk about like living beyond your body and being known beyond your body, you got Botox, fillers, injections. You Photoshop all your photos like your apps from the Met Gala. We all saw the before photos. Why do you do that? It's kind of weird when people who are already beautiful Photoshop themselves to be this like impossible standard, and then like respect me for what's on the inside. But you obviously care so much about the outside. You know what I mean? Oh, they got a little kumbaya there for a second. Okay. The rest of us normies, Emily, had to depend on our personalities. It was the ghetto. It was jail, okay? Let's stop blaming being hot on the reason that we're not being taken seriously. Just do the thing, whatever it may be, to be taken seriously, and just keep doing it. Like the activism you claim to do so well, and I have yet to see. I think if I stopped being shady for 24 hours, I'd pop like a little balloon. Thank you so much for watching. You've made my day, you've made my year. I can't wait to see you again. If you liked what you watched, why don't you just subscribe so we can keep chatting?